I want to bring up a statistic that you probably didn't know. In 2019, there was 60.2 million pounds of residential sector food waste collected in the United States. Of this, 5% made it to compost, which is a crazy number, considering 58% of which was considered compostable. With these rates of waste ending up in landfills increasing exponentially as the years go on, a solution is a necessity. The natural state of Arkansas will not be able to uphold its title of natural if its natural land is being used as a trash can to upkeep for this consumerism culture. The rotary four-way test asks four main questions. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all who are concerned? Will it bring goodwill and better friendships? And is it beneficial to all who are concerned? The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines truth as the body of real things, events, and facts. Considering this, composting is all of the above. Composting is a real thing nearly 27% of Americans practice regularly in the United States, stated by Waste Advantage's 2022 census. Considering this, do you even know what composting is? The Environmental Protection Agency defines composting as the aerobic biological decomposition of organic matter by microorganisms. However, this definition seems a little wordy. So, to put this into a smaller perspective, composting is the recycling of matter, being garden clippings, fruits, vegetables, anything organic, to be broken down with heat by microorganisms or worms, as most people would know it. In this process, it is called black gold by many farmers due to its nutritional value for crops. Well, why aren't we using it anymore? Farmers in the recent years have decided that they wanted to use toxic, harmful chemicals and put it in all of our food. And it has become an increasingly exponential issue in the United States, with GMOs being in a majority of our food that we're eating in the normal days. Well, now, the next question in the rotary four-way test is it fair? Fair is defined as impartial and just without favoritism or discrimination by the Oxford Dictionary. Considering this, composting is definitely fair. Regardless of one's socioeconomic status or just life in general, they are able to compost. All that is needed is three things: a container, heat, and of course, waste. Well, how does one compost if they don't want to do the dirty work? Well, with this, you could use a commercial business such as Ozark Compost, who will come to your house and collect the compost for you. So you don't have to do your dirty work and get your hands all dirty to be able to help the environment and protect everyone in the United States due to this huge influx of consumerism culture. Well, now, the next question is, will it bring goodwill and better friendships? While composting, the first thing you don't think of is goodwill and better friendships. The first thing you think of is, ew, that's gross. It stinks. Well, composting can bring goodwill and better friendships to an area. It will help a community grow into a strong, strong area together, with businesses, organizations, schools, all working together for the common cause of helping the environment. What's better than that? At Rogers Heritage High School, my composting club and I have implemented composting bins. Through this, not only did we have to gain approval from our school board, building our relationship stronger with our school board, we also had to gain grants. Where are we going to get this money from is where we all asked ourselves when we wanted to build it. Well, Northwest Arkansas Recycles gracefully donated $450 to the Heritage High School so we could implement these composting bins. That's amazing. Thank you very much. And with this, why? Why do we want to compost? It's amazing. No one really knows. The next question is, why is it beneficial? The rotary four-way test, last question is it beneficial to all who are concerned? Yes, composting is everything, including beneficial. Composting helps reduce the amount of methane emissions in the United States. It helps reduce the amount of waste in landfills. It can even create energy. Cool, huh? Most people didn't know that one. That's a new fact for a lot. That's also something newly adapted in the United States. And it can also do this cost effectively. How is it going to reduce methane emissions? Well, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, landfills account for 28% of all methane emissions. When you look at how much waste is in landfills, the Environmental Protection Agency states that food waste is the heaviest and largest amount of waste in landfills. Considering this, how's that helping methane emissions? Well, 58% of the waste in landfills is considered compostable. That is a huge reduction in waste, and that would in turn reduce the methane emissions. But I'm sure you're all wondering, how is this going to produce energy? Well, when composting, heat is let off. There is a machine that can take this heat and turn it back into energy, and this will provide enough energy to power large electronic devices, TVs, refrigerators. It can also power a small house, and this is a newly done study on how this is happening, because this is very new technology. And then cost effectiveness, there's no cost. Composting has remotely no cost because it's just recycling. There is no, other than commercial businesses having to drive to get composting from houses, doing it at home, I personally compost at my own home, and it costs us nothing. It actually saves us money because with this reduction of waste, we're throwing away less trash, so they don't have to come get your trash as much. So next time you go to throw one piece of food away, think about the long-term effects that one piece of food can have on your environment. And thank you all for listening.